Hi guys, so this is December 14th, 2020, and futures are up huge, and because Pfizer and biotech was approved by FDA, their vaccine was approved by FDA over the weekend, and they're starting rolling out the vaccine, and I think the first patient will be vaccinated tomorrow on Tuesday. So people are very optimistic about this and very cheerful about this vaccine being accepted, and futures are up a lot. So on a separate note, lawmakers are still trying to come up with the good way of handling the $980 million support package, and it looks like it's going to be rolled out in two steps. I think like 780 million in one tranche that will help businesses, small businesses, and small entities, and another and whatever the rest is going to be sent to local governments. Okay, so in general, very optimistic morning on Wall Street, but I would provide some caution. I think we're very cheerful, and as far as I know, the latest survey on Wall Street indicated that 48% of people are bullish, and that's very high number to me, and I would be very cautious about that. Okay, so let's jump to SPY, ETF for S&P 500, and SPY looks like it's been going up for a while, but I don't like this crossing of this Magda, but I still expect the Christmas rally, which happens right before Christmas. I think 3 days before Christmas and after Christmas. It's pretty much funds rebalancing before the end of the year, and that provides lift to stocks usually. So in general, I would be very careful setting up for the new year because we may have a sell-off in the beginning of the year. That's just my feeling about it because of the overall bullishness, cheerfulness, and stocks are very high in many of them in very much overbought territory. Okay, so let's jump to corporate news, and before we do that, if you want to see my trades on pretty much everyday basis, my portfolio, you can check out a link to my Patreon club in the description. So let's start with Disney. Walt Disney. So the stock of Disney was jumping a lot on Friday, and I mean it's sitting in a deep overbought territory because Disney said that it now has 86.8 million subscribers for its Disney Plus service, and the number could grow to 260 million by 2024. And also Disney said that over the past 2 months it added 13 million subscribers. Well, very impressive numbers for Disney, but you have to still remember that parks are still not open, and I mean it's not going to grow as fast as the subscribers numbers are not going to grow as fast, I think, in my opinion, as Disney indicates, but we'll see what happens. I think it's very overbought right now, and it's a good opportunity, in my opinion, to establish like a short position or buy some puts, because this may come down a little bit. Okay, so let's jump to Qualcomm. Okay, so Qualcomm shares took a dive actually on Friday because Apple announced that it's going to begin building its own cellular modem chips to be used in future devices, and such move would replace Qualcomm chips in Apple pretty much, and that wasn't taken well by Wall Street. And in general, chip stocks, I would be careful with them because they're not in a very good position right now. And if I look at the SMH, was just the ETF for Vector Semiconductor ETF, and this doesn't look too good. You know, the MACD is crossing here, and it's coming down, so I will be careful with chip stocks, especially like MU. MU is to me is like a perfect storm, perfect setup. I mean, it's been sitting in an overbought territory for a while. The stock was coming up a lot, and now it looks like it's ready to come out of the overbought territory, and the MACD is crossing here. It doesn't look too good for MU for me. Okay, so I will be careful with that stock. NIO So NIO shares are down this morning because previously it announced that it will sell up to 69 million in new shares to raise capital, and today it announced that these shares will be priced at $39. So obviously the shares are down because close at $39. And I told you before that these companies, Chinese companies, EV makers like XPEV and Li Auto and NIO, they had another leg to go down, and I was telling you this when NIO was about $45-46 in a small video you can check out on my channel. So in general, to me, NIO is a decent pickup around mid 35, maybe low 30s, but I'm not ready to pick up NIO even here. Okay, so I think it's too high. Lulu. So Lulu reported pretty good earnings on Friday and earned or Thursday, but it took a dive on Friday, and it announced that it earned $1.16 compared to 88 cents. Revenue also came in above estimates, raised its holiday quarter revenue and profit outlook. But they also said that it's not going to be, the growth is not going to be as fast as in the previous quarters. So that actually took Wall Street by surprise, and shares took a dive. But in general, I mean, there's a 2-day rule. I mean, I'm sure that shares will fall today again, and then it would be by the end of the day, I would be interested to pick up a Lulu, probably closer to $340. It would be a good pickup for me. Okay, but right now it's still too high to me. Okay, Costco. So Costco actually beat estimates by 24 cents, with revenue also above estimates. Comparable store sales jumped 15.4% as pandemic fueled demand. Well, this company, you just have to stay long. Just like Jim Cramer says that with Apple, you just don't trade Apple, you just own it. Same thing goes for Costco. Costco is basically not tradable company. It's a long-term investment, and I think you just have to stay long with this. Airbnb. Okay, so this company Airbnb remains on watch after following the 114% jump from its IPO on Thursday, but today was downgraded by research advisors, citing the valuation concerns, and cuts its rating on Airbnb, and in general it's just too high to buy for me. Okay, so shares are just way too high, and I would be interested in this stock closer to $100, but $135, even $136, it's just no touch for me. Okay, so like I said before, Pfizer and biotech. So Pfizer is higher this morning because obviously they announced that FDA approved their vaccine, and biotech shares is a little bit lower this morning as far as I know. Okay, so they're lower, and but I would be more interested in biotech than Pfizer. I would just sell Pfizer, and I don't know if I want to buy biotech this high, but I would wait for it to at least like come down to like low 120s to buy biotech. But in general, I mean, obviously very good news for both of these companies. Okay, so in a separate note, AstraZeneca. Speaking with the pharmaceutical theme, AstraZeneca is buying, looks like Alexion. It's agreed to buy Alexion for 39 billion in cash and stock deal valued at $175 for Alexion. So let's see where Alexion is trading this morning. $157. So could be an opportunity here because they're buying AstraZeneca is buying it for $175 in cash and stock, but it depends on how much for stock. So basically, when AstraZeneca's shares comes down, the Alexion shares will also come down. So in general, usually when a company is buying another company, the company that's being bought is jumping, and obviously the company that's buying, in most cases, it's going down because they're spending money. But in general, I don't know. AstraZeneca to me is an interesting buy if it goes under $50. I'm pretty sure that it's a solid buy for me. Okay, so I will be watching AstraZeneca here. CVAC. Okay, CureVac is another pharmaceutical company, has enrolled its first participant in a clinical study for the it's a German company for its COVID-19 vaccine. And the study is expected to include 35,000 people, and shares are jumping this morning. And it would be interesting buy to me. So shoes. I mean, if it shares are jumping this morning, I would just fade this jump in the morning, and if it comes down a little bit closer to $120, it would be an interesting buy. CVAC. I actually like also Altimmune. Okay, so Altimmune, they submitted their intranasal application to FDA. And if this application is approved, the shares may jump. So, but who knows when this is going to be approved? So, but I like this company. It's a good risk reward. A little bit risky, but a good risk reward here. Altimmune. Okay, so Tesla shares. Tesla shares are jumping this morning. Also, they said that it will close production lines for its Model X and S for 18 days. And in a separate note to their employees, Musk sent. He said that Tesla needs to ramp up the production of other lines. So I don't know why people are taking it well, because they think that the resources needed to be allocated to Model Y and Model S, Model S production. But who knows why they're shutting down those two production lines? I mean, those two production lines, the Model X and Model S, taking 11% revenue for Tesla. So maybe they want to ramp up the production for other lines. Maybe they just need more time for deliveries. Who knows? But people are taking it well, and also Musk said that demand is much higher than expected, and that's a good problem. And we'll see what happens. I mean, to tell the truth, the Tesla shares on the chart doesn't look too good, because the MACD is about to cross here. So I don't know. I would wait. If I'm a new shareholder, I would wait before buying Tesla here. Okay. PSA. Public storage. Okay, so it's an interesting company. It's a storage company. It's confirmed the Wall Street Journal report that activist investor Elliott Management had nominated 6 directors to self-storage company. And Elliott built a significant stake in this company, and talks are right now private, but who knows. Elliott, to me, is a good actually activist investor, and they always come up with something, and maybe it's going to be a spin-off, maybe it's going to be a split, who knows. Maybe it's going to be an acquisition, but right now the shares don't look too good, but I would establish a small position in this company just because of the Elliott. Okay, SPCE. Virgin Galactic. So Virgin Galactic shares are lower because it said that the latest test flight did not reach space as planned due to an ignition sequence failing to complete. And the pilot's mothership and the spaceship all returned to Earth safe. So in general, I'm not sure why people are so excited about Virgin Galactic, because it's a very highly expensive business. Okay, it's a capital intense business, and I don't know, shares are overbought as well, so I wouldn't buy it even here, even after this drop, like 14-15% drop this morning. I would wait the shares to come down under $20 to buy it. Okay, that's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and I'll see you Thursday.